I am at the World Series of Poker. I brought $5,000. I did not intend to play any big events, just cash games and sit and goes. In the first few days, my bankroll was completely decimated in the sit and goes. I got in over my head. I was playing 275s and I was taking all last longer action. So today is my last day here in Vegas. I still got my one ticket. I just wanted to. Here's all my expired tickets that I've played so far. These are a bunch of the 275s. Here's a bunch of the 175s. I've got good records. I'll show you guys all my stats at the end of the tournament. Oh yeah, here's all the weed I smoked too. Chemdog, Headband, 707, Hawaiian Punch. Don't forget the Burkle back there. And if you look at one of my early videos, I showed you my 5,000, and this is what's left as of my last day, not including the 2 parking tickets. I'm about to pay those right there. Back at the Rio, baby. Got this ticket from yesterday. Alright, it's Saturday. Look, there's tons of these tables going. Where is this 175 registering? Oh, it's kind of hard to see, but look. They have a line of people waiting to play the next sit and go back here. Let's go get in line. 175?
Yeah, thanks. You have any more?
Sweet, the 175's ready to rip. Let me go find this table.
No more? Sold out?
You gotta get it from her.
No, I have a ticket.
There's a line. They're lining up there for sit and goes.
With the ticket?
Look, turn around. Look, there's 30 people waiting to get into each table.
That's not to buy them, that's just to get a table. Oh, wow.
What up? So I did get lucky once in that one, but I did not win anything. In the hand I got lucky in, I was in the big blind. I had a total chip stack of 700, 150 of it posted in the big blind, and was dealt king 10 offsuit. Player from middle position went all in for about 7 big blinds, 1,000 chips, and I called with king 10 off, and he had king queen off, and the board came out 7 8 9, and then the turn miss river came a jack, so gave me the straight to the jack. I definitely didn't have a straight. Then when blinds were up to 100 200 in the small blind, I had king jack offsuit, and it folded to the button, who was a young guy wearing wetsuit, you know, and he had like tags on it, but I didn't recognize any of the brands that were on his like tags. He goes all in, you know, for effectively 10 big blinds to me, and the other guy I think had less, a few big blinds less, and I called him with king jack off, and he had ace 9 off, and he wins the race. Ace on the flop, nothing for me. So I'm out of that one. So now I'm thinking I got just a little bit of money left. I still truly believe my best chance today is finding a 275, and you know, you can win $1,000 or $2,000 in one of these things in just an hour or so. So I am still believing. I did talk to a gentleman at my last table who says he came out here a few years ago with $5,000 and played for about 2 weeks. Does that sound familiar? His results, a little bit better than mine. He said he walked away a winner $42,000 in just 2 weeks. I've also heard reports of guys playing the high limits here and winning 6 figures just at the sit and goes alone. So, you know, more work to be done on my part. I think at the beginning I was not playing perfect poker. The last several days here, I think that there's very little I could have done differently, but it's always, you know, can be reflected upon later. Today, I'm going to go get my shot of espresso and go play some 275s.
I'm half as slow.
Sorry.
No, it's over.
400, 600.
Oh, yeah. 3-6 now. 3-6. Action here. All in.
What's the count?
Let's find out. 37, 36.
I call.
And a call show. A 13 versus a 15.
25 quarters, one over table 288 in the back row. 2 feet, 175.
Two
Table
pair.
Yeah, man. Good playing with you, dude.
15 minutes level. 145,
State ID from you, man?
Yeah. Boom shakalaka. I finally took one down. Hell yeah. Well, it's been a few minutes now since that actually occurred because my phone was dead. So, what's going on now? I got into another 275. I've reinvested $1,000 more of these tokens that I won. And so now I'm going to play 3 more 275s and a 175 tonight. So that's 3 275s is 8 1/4 plus 175 is $1,000. You got to cash these buy-in chips in perfect denominations. Otherwise, you have to put forth your own money to make up the difference. So I used them for more buy-ins. I still got 3 of them in my pocket. I know a guy I can sell them to last minute for a small fee. That might be where I'm going tonight. So hell yeah. Going back to get more. I got these 4 tickets. I'm going to play them all tonight. What up? So I just jumped in a 175, but let me tell you what happened in the 275 real quick. Things were going pretty good. I got my money in Ace King versus Ace Queen in the first blind level and doubled up. And then I just kind of got a lot of raises through, and I just kind of held on, played my stack okay. And I take 2,600 into blinds 100, 200. The last hand of blinds level 100 and 200. I get dealt pocket aces in the small blind. Under the gun raises, min raise. Button flats. I reship 2,600. Under the gun folds. The other guy decides he's gonna look me up and has pocket 5s. He goes, I have to call just a small pair, man. Pocket 5s. I reveal my aces, and he first card out on the flop is a 5, and I'm bounced. So I'm into the 175 now. Alright, it's about 11:30. I got 2 tickets left. I just burned that 175. I did make it pretty deep. We're down to the final 3 players. One of the guys was just playing completely randomly. As in, he would fold. We were 3-handed. He would fold the button before the cards were dealt. He would just say, "I'm going to fold," and then they would deal the cards, and he would fold his cards. So I would, and then they would look at them after. So then I had King 4 spades here, and moved all in for 1,975 effective against the big blind, who called me with Ace 4 offsuit. But he did hesitate for a good minute before making the call all in. Bad scenario for me to be sharing a 4 with him, and he wins. So then I had 400, 500 chips left, and at the very next hand I get Ace King, and I put it all in, and I get called by the big blind with 7-6. Flop 9-9-7, turn 9, river 5. I'm out. So I got 2 tickets left. And then I'm going to sell my remaining chips, whatever they are, and then spend the rest of my night cleaning the Airbnb if I have any time left, and cash these chips. So.
$2 el minuto.
75, sir.
Yo, what's up? So, just got bounced from that one. Pretty much had no hands the entire time. In the first level, I did get pocket tens once. I min raised, got called 4 times. Flop was king queen of hearts. I did not have a heart in my hand, and I was facing a bet from one of the early position guys, so I went ahead and just folded my tens. And then the blinds came through several times. And at blind level 75 150, I had king jack under the gun, 6-handed I think, and I just went ahead and ripped it in there. Got called by pocket tens and lost. So I got my 1 ticket left. I'm gonna play that, see how that goes. All right, unless something crazy happens in this one, this will be the last tournament of my series. I still have these lammers. I'm going to try to sell them off, or maybe place a heads up last longer bet for some of them or something. And my flight leaves, I think, in about 4 hours. So this will be the last game for certain.
No chip, no chip. Chip
لا
not
لا chip
allowed.
it's banning wow. No chip.
Chip not allowed.
All right, well, that's that. I played that one. I pretty much had 0 hands the whole way. 11 big blinds. I had queens. I shoved that through. Picked up the blinds. Another hand, I got ace-10 offsuit. I shoved that through. I pick up the blinds. That leaves me with the starting stack at 75 150. The big blind, I get ace-jack offsuit. In this game, I have a $500 last longer bet with one individual, an Asian man. He said he's from China, but he may have been from LA, I'm not sure. He moved all in on the small blind. I call, he has queen 6. I have ace jack off. He flops 9-9-6, and I never catch back up in that hand. That left me with 175 chips, posting 75 in the small blind. I get queen 8. Guy shoves from late position. I call. Big blind folds. Flop. Oh, he has ace king. I have queen 8. Flop queen jack. River 10, giving him a straight. That bumped me right on out of there. So I did have that one win tonight, which felt awesome. Then I just got fucking rickrolled right out of 3. I went pretty good in all of them. I just, you got to keep winning. You got to win like 3 or 4 hands, and I just haven't been able to string that together. So that's this. I'll be back with an episode later, and this last one I lost $775 just like that. And this gentleman who I had the $500 heads up with, in the first blind level, he was all in with the worst of it, and he won. And then I got a chance to take him out, and I lost. So fucking sucks. All right, well, I got $1,000 left in my pocket, plus probably a few hundred more in my wallet. I'll go add all the totals and do a video after this. Thanks for following every day. I'm gonna go get my shit together now. I still have to find a buyer for these lammers, but after that I just got to get to the airport. So peace. One more 1-hour poker session, it looks like, before I board my flight. So I'm over at the Planet Hollywood now. Hopefully there's an immediate seat, because I have to leave here in like literally an hour. I won $39. Heading out a true winner.